So we're going to jump right in. Of course, my foundation and my brows are already applied. I have full tutorials on both of those. Today, to prime my eyelids, I'm going to use my LA Pro Conceal in the color medium tan, I believe. And I'm just going to put that all over the lids with the applicator, and I'm going to spread it out with my fingers. You only need a little bit of this stuff. A little bit goes a long way, especially with priming your lids. And it actually worked very well. Next, I'm going to use my Laura Mercier translucent powder. Any translucent powder will work for this. I'm going to put that all over my lid with a Sigma fluffy brush, and this is just going to help our eyeshadows to not crease as well as make them blend a lot better. So now I'm just going to apply some shadow shields. This just helps with the eyeshadow fallout as well as making a sharp edge on the outer part of our eye. Now I'm going to use Morocco by Anastasia Beverly Hills. It's a eyeshadow. It's a very nice warm transition color. I love to use it as a transition color, and I'm using my Sigma E40 brush to apply that above my crease and right below my eyebrow. Recently, I've been bringing my transition color in towards my nose because it helps actually contour my nose without contouring it, and I actually really like it. Next, I'm going to take the color Hot Chocolate. It's a nice brown shade, and I'm going to use that same E40 blending brush. And I'm going to use circular motions to put that in the outer V of my eye. This look is going to be kind of smoky, so that's why I'm using the same brush, because it doesn't have to be in a precise location. So I'm just really blending that out on both sides. Next, I'm going to use this pencil brush from Morphe, and I'm going to use my Melt Cosmetics Dark Matter eyeshadow. It's a very dark black eyeshadow, and I'm going to place that in the inner portion of my outer V. It's closer towards my actual eyeball. That's the only way I can really explain it. And I just place it right there. And then honestly, I just keep packing on the color until I like it. And then I take my MAC 217 brush, I believe, and blend that out. I like using this brush on the outer V because it's very pinched and flat, and it gets right in that outer corner without smudging the black too much. So I'm just really blending. This look is all about blending. Now I'm taking this color called Pink Champagne by Anastasia and this flat MAC eyeshadow brush. If you have this palette as well, that color is in that Anastasia palette as well. And I'm just going to place that not all over my lid, but in the inner portion of my eyelid, not covering too much of the black color, and just placing it on there, sweeping it and patting it on my lid. Now I'm just going to go in with that MAC 217 brush and blend the colors together a little bit so that there are no harsh lines. Now I'm taking this MAC pigment. I can't remember the color. I will list everything down below. And I'm putting that on top of the Pink Champagne color because I wanted it to pop a little bit more. So I just placed it on top. And then, of course, I went in and blended everything out with my MAC 217 brush, just to make sure that there are no harsh lines and everything. The black wasn't as dark as I wanted it to be, so I basically went back in with more of that black eyeshadow and packed more black on the outer V. I just wanted it to be a lot darker than it was, and I just kept going in, packing in color and blending it out, packing in color and blending it out. I just wanted to show you guys the process. I know this is like a speed through, but I still wanted to show you guys what I was doing. I'm just going to take off the shadow shields, and as you can see, there's a nice sharp edge on the outer portion of the eye. Now I'm going to go in with my eyeliner. This is by Maybelline, and I'm taking my Zoeva wing liner brush, and I'm just going to create a wing. I have a full winged eyeliner tutorial teaching you step by step how to apply gel liner. I will leave that in the description box. Recently, what I've been doing is putting my liquid liner on top of my gel to make it a little bit more dramatic and dark. So that's what I'm doing right here. Now I'm tight lining with my eyeliner by Rimmel just to make sure that there's no white pieces showing through from my eyelid. So next I'm going to apply my lashes. These are Cocoa Goddess lashes, my favorite, my favorite lashes of all time. And I'm placing those on my eyelids, or my lash line. I'm going to take my NARS Creamy Radiant Concealer, and I'm going to take the applicator as well as this flat brush from MAC, and I'm going to sharpen out the outer portion of my wing because I did mess up. It wasn't perfect at first, and I just wanted to clean it up a little bit because the line was kind of wavy and I didn't want it to be like that. So I just cleaned it up with this brush and the concealer that I'm going to use underneath my eye. It just makes it look a lot cleaner and a lot more sharp. I'm going to take that same concealer and go underneath my eyes with that. This is going to conceal any darkness that's underneath the eye as well as brighten up the face in general. This is like my favorite part to do. I'm not sure why, but it's like my favorite part. And my NARS concealer is about to go. I don't want to buy another one, but I have to because it's one of my favorites. But this is just going to open up the face a lot, as you'll see after I blend it out. And it's just going to make my face look a lot brighter. I'm taking my NYX concealer as well and putting that on top. I do this because I like the color that these two make together. So that's why I'm mixing concealers. I'm going to take a damp beauty blender. If your beauty blender is dripping, wring it out with a paper towel and get all the water out. You just want it to be slightly damp. And I'm just going to pat it underneath the eye to blend out that concealer. And I bring my concealer all the way up to my temples. You don't have to. Only reason why I do that is because it just blends better that way and the product is evenly dispersed. And I do bring my concealer into my nose a little bit as well. So now I'm just going to take that NARS concealer and go down the center of my face and blend it out with my beauty blender. Next, you want to set your concealer so that it does not crease or move. So I'm going to take my Laura Mercier powder first and take just a little bit using my Real Techniques brush and pat underneath the eye and everywhere that I place concealer. This is just going to help it not to crease or move all day, and it also helps it to look pretty matte. I'm going to take this little triangular sponge and do the center of my nose, my cupid's bow, and my chin. I started doing this a couple days ago and I actually really like it because it makes my nose contoured without contouring, like I always say. Now I'm taking my Ben Nye banana powder on top of the Laura Mercier. You guys know I used to mix them, but I just wanted to experiment today and I actually really like this technique. So I am just putting my banana powder on top and actually kind of baking today. I'm kind of baking. I left it on for about literally a minute, and then you'll see what I do in a second. So I'm putting it everywhere that I applied concealer. Next, I'm taking my MSF by MAC. You guys know I love this stuff, and I'm putting that everywhere that I put concealer as well. This just helps me look very photoshopped without photoshopping. You know what I mean? So I'm just going to blend that concealer and powder out, and this helps take the white cast as well as the yellow cast away from the powders that we just put down. It just works, guys, trust me. Next, I'm going to take my Bobbi brown bronzer and I'm going to bronze up my face a little bit. I'm taking that same brush that I used to set underneath my eyes with, and just bronzing up my face a little bit, going in the hollows of my cheeks. I contoured my nose today a little bit, guys. Yes, I did. I felt like experimenting. So I actually really liked it. I took that same brush and just went down my nose. You know, just playing in makeup. Next, I'm going to take a fluffier brush just because I wanted the bronzer to be a little bit more dispersed. I'm going to take my MAC 135 brush and just bronze up my forehead a little bit, as well as the lower part of my jawline. Now I'm going to take this contour shade by Makeup Geek called Deal Breaker, and I'm going to take that Real Techniques brush and go underneath the bronzer a little bit to darken it up. I never do this, but like I said, I was experimenting today and it actually came out pretty good. I just took a little bit of that darker contour and put it a little bit below the bronzer and blended it out. I did not put that much because you guys know I don't like a strong contour because my face is already pretty strong. So I'm just blending that out. Next, it's time to glow. I'm taking the Glow Kit by Anastasia and I'm taking that color. I don't know even what color it was. I will list everything down below. Taking my Ruby Kisses fan brush and putting that right above my bronzer and on the temples of my face. Temples of my face. On my temples. And just blending it out. I love highlighting. It just makes your face look so... I love it. And now I'm just putting it on my nose as well. And on my cupid's bow, and just the excess part of it on my chin, not too much. I'm gonna take this Makeup Geek blush called Chilvary, as well as this angled fluffy MAC brush, and apply my blush in between my highlight and my bronzer. This is just going to blend everything out evenly without it looking too harsh. Now I'm going to take my rose water. So I just put rose water in a bottle and sprayed it all over my face. I love rose water. It's bomb. I forgot about it, but now I'm in love with it again for setting my face. So I'm just looking at my face to make sure my contour, my bronzer is not too strong. I just took a little bit of my MSF in dark just to set the rest of my face all over, and then I sprayed it again. Now I'm going in with my favorite eyeliner ever, the Rimmel Scandaleyes waterproof eyeliner, and I'm going to tight line my bottom waterline. I love doing this because it defines my eyes and it makes the whole eye look come together. Next, I'm going to take that same Morocco eyeshadow that we used on the upper part of our eyelid, and I'm going to use my MAC 217 brush to smoke out the bottom lash line. This may seem like a lot when you're doing it, like, geez, I'm putting a lot of eyeshadow on the bottom lash line, but just smoke it out. And now I'm taking hot chocolate with a smaller brush and getting closer to my eye each time. So closer to the waterline each color you go. So you basically want to put a transition color down and then darker colors towards the inner portion of your waterline. So now I'm going in with dark matter with my flat MAC brush and smoking out the actual waterline, just so that we have a nice gradual smoky effect. Now I'm taking Bubbly from the Glow Kit, and I'm taking a pencil brush and putting Bubbly in the inner corners of my eyes just to open them up a bit. And now I'm taking Bittersweet Lipliner from MAC. This is a pro lip liner. I'm using a lot of MAC stuff today. Not on purpose, but I'm just going to line my lips. And this is an awesome lip liner that lasts a really long time throughout the day. So if you like MAC lip liners, try the pro ones. They're really good. Now I'm taking my Ofra lipstick, the Kathleen Lights one. I do have an Ofra discount code. Check the description box down below if you want to purchase anything, because your girl has a discount code and you can use it and get some money off. But this color is gorgeous, and it's like a deep blood red color. Oh, it's so pretty. I love it. I've never worn it before, so I wanted to try it out. But that's really it, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the tutorial. Don't forget to give this video a huge thumbs up, share it with someone that would love it, and subscribe to our channel. I will see you guys in the next tutorial. Bye, guys.